Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Kilbin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game.
It's been a pretty
and this is Regis
year
from the road. That's right, I'm traveling
First, you had to
at a BlizzCon event of sorts, and
gods.
clearly I don't look the same. There's no green screen behind me. I'm in a tiny little box.
And then there's this crazy party.
But BlizzCon, of course, is
to
happening, and that
wrangle
means
rogue
Hearthstone
archmages.
news is here. And I am
we
watching
thought
the
to
Hearthstone
take it
reveal
easy
panel
on you.
right now, so I wanted to go ahead and do
Maybe send you on a nice
sort of my
vacation.
reaction of the reveal to
Someplace
see
calm,
what's in store
someplace
for us
soothing.
and what kind of new cards are coming
How
out. Now,
about
please bear in mind,
beautiful
I
Gadgetzan?
know the production quality is a little lower than usual. The camera quality is going to be worse. I have no doubt the audio is worse. Hopefully, you can hear both me and a little bit of the stream, but I've included
What's more relaxing
some pretty bad
than
subtitles
sleepy
here,
little
some closed
outposts
captions as well,
out
just
in
in
this Neris
case
desert?
the audio from the
Away
stream
from the
itself isn't
action,
coming through. So
away from the
keep in mind
prying eyes of the Horde
all of that. I apologize, but
away from
it
everything.
was either this or no video at all, so I wanted to do my best and make
Now,
as much of a
some
video
of
as I
you
could.
may have
So
been
this
to
is
visit
what I got to
Gadgetzan
work
yourself.
with, so we'll make do
Anybody been to
for now.
Gadgetzan?
So, as you probably know, you've probably
Awesome.
seen the
I
teasers
like
in
you
the,
guys.
in the past week or two.
Now
This
you
is a
folks might be thinking to
Gadgetzan
yourself,
themed
hey,
expansion that's hitting
you,
Hearthstone, and we're
that's
hearing
not
about
what
that right
Gadgetzan's
now.
like
So
anymore.
I don't want to talk too much over Hamilton
And you're
Chu here,
When the great
who
Cataclysm
is
came a
one
few
of
years
the
ago
lead designers
shook
for
the world.
Hearthstone.
and turned Gadgetzan into a port town.
But it's exciting, of
Well,
course,
what
as
even
always.
you know-it-alls don't know yet
It
is that
sounds like we're
becoming a
getting
port
some
town
lore on
is the
Gadgetzan.
greatest thing that could have
I
possibly happened
don't
to
really
Gadgetzan.
care too much about the lore of
port came trade.
Gadgetzan, especially since
With
this
all
seems
that
like it's
trade
sort of a
pouring
made-up
in,
lore.
That little town in
It
the
doesn't
desert
seem to reflect necessarily
exploded into a major
the
city,
lore as we know Gadgetzan from
crowded
World of
with
Warcraft.
bustling citizens from across the
Looks
land.
like that's a much bigger version of
rich
Gadgetzan than
with
I've ever
hustling
seen in the
merchants
game,
from
I
across
know.
the seas.
Alright, but we got some cool artwork. This
All
looks
coming
like sort of
together
a,
to build a beautiful
I
city,
don't know, old-timey gangster
lined with
prohibition era
delightful little
theme,
streets,
which is
charming
pretty
little
sick.
shops.
Did I already miss the name
But,
of the expansion? We know it's
Remember
Gadgetzan
that
themed,
away from the prying eyes bit?
but
Turns
think
out
I
there's
saw
a
it,
lot of people interested in the place.
a name just yet. I was so
You know,
focused on getting the video set up.
unsavory
I hope I
types.
didn't miss it.
And so
more
as the
cool
city grew
artwork. That guy
bigger
on the right in particular looks
and wealthier,
awesome.
those people came
That's
pouring
pretty
in too.
chill.
Until now,
Yeah, this
today,
has clearly got like a
just behind those delightful little
1920s
streets and charming little
prohibition
shops,
era gangster kind of
There's a dark
feel,
side
which
to
is
Gadgetzan.
cool. I like the themes that
an underworld
the Hearthstone
back
team's always
alleys and
willing
shady dens,
to work in. We kind of have the
worming their
disco
way
theme
all
for
throughout the
Kazakus.
city. And that's
Love it
where
or
the
hate it,
real
and this is
Gadgetzan
sort of
lies.
a gangster theme, so I can get on board with that. Oh, here we go. Oh, crap. Trailer. I'll be quiet.
Ah, Gadgetzan, the city of opportunity.
Gadgetzan, where the gangs rule the streets. Gadgetzan, full of swindlers and cheats. Sip and sing, a ring-a-ding-ding on the mean streets of Gadgetzan. Gadgetzan, where crime doesn't pay. Gadgetzan, but we do it anyway. Take on your rivals for your gang survival and the turf that belongs to your clan. Every little kid, everyone is crooked.
Welcome to the big time, pal.
On the mean streets of Gadgetzan.
Now who's got the upper hand?
Mean Streets of Gadgetzan. Cool. Wow, yeah. I like it. I really like that Blizzard has developed
Mean
such
Streets
a
of Gadgetzan
consistent and
is Hearthstone's
unique
newest expansion.
art style. Could you not see that trailer? Like, it's
well,
just
alright,
so...
it's not the
It's
peaceful
starting to look
paradise
like
I kinda
Hearthstone.
promised
Like,
earlier.
yeah, each individual card
But it is
has
a
their own
city
sort
of
style,
opportunity.
but like the key art
Now,
pieces
there
and
are
the
different
trailer
ways you
art
can grasp
always seems to fit
opportunity.
so nicely. It's really good.
You can be like this fellow,
No
get on
difference
your
here,
map,
of course.
put on your shorts, venture forth to find your fortune. Or
Yeah, that's
you
a
can
cute
join the
little
folks who
able
really
no
own
doubt
the
about that. He looks
Behind
a
it
little
all
out of place in the
are
mean
three
streets of
notorious crime families.
Gadgetzan.
and they run everything.
I love it. I
We
love
recommend
it.
that second thing.
I bet there's a lot of hidden stuff in that
First up,
artwork. I'd like to look at that art.
Walking the streets in broad daylight
Oh, sick.
are the Grimy Goons.
The Grimy
They're the
Goons.
brutes
So we
and
got
enforcers
tribes,
of
or well,
Gadgetzan.
not really tribes, but
They like to go around offering
some
protection,
sort of
but not as much as they like taking
association here. The Grimy Goons.
But they're not just muscle either. If you should find yourself Let's just say lending them a hand from time to time. They'll make sure you're well equipped for the job. But if you really get in good with the goons, they'll set you up with one of these.
They'll hook you up with one of these. New card? New card? Yeah, get out of the way, Hamilton!
A gun that
Piranha
shoots
Launcher,
piranhas!
5-mana Hunter card. A weapon, specifically. Whenever your hero attacks, summon a 1/1
It's actually
piranha.
just a little specialty
I'm
weapon
assuming
made
piranhas
for
are
hunters.
beasts, since
But,
they're fish.
But who among us
Man,
hasn't
okay,
dreamed
so,
of fighting
gosh, that
side by
means,
side
for
with tiny
4
fish?
durability, you're gonna get 4 piranhas, theoretically,
Those
if
are
you
the
get to use
cutest
the weapon.
piranhas ever.
So that's like 4/4 in stats,
But not
plus
everybody is a fan of the goons.
4 chances to
are
attack for
those
2
who
damage, so
really
8
look down on
damage
them.
and 4/4 in stats for 5
Literally.
mana. Like, there's a lot of value packed into
Up
there.
on the rooftops.
Not to mention beast
Across the
synergies
narrowest
too.
of
That seems like a
ledges.
decent card. Maybe a little
Strange
slow
doorways that seem to
for
go
what
nowhere.
hunters traditionally
Is the
trying to
Jade
accomplish,
Lotus.
but man.
Now,
Okay,
they're not
okay, so
as
here's Jade Lotus.
crude
Here, these
as
are
the
some
goons
more.
are. They're not out there taking
I
protection
don't know what to call
money.
these card associations. They're not
silly
really
guns.
tribes. You know, they're
They're
not
a
mechs or
sleek and secretive syndicate
demons or whatever.
of spies and assassins.
That's awesome artwork, though. I
No
love
one
more
seems to be quite
pandas.
sure what they're up to.
Can't get enough
They sure
pandas
seem
in
to be up
Hearthstone
to
as far as
something.
I'm concerned.
And if you get in their way, you might find yourself crossing paths with a Lotus assassin.
A Lotus Assassin. Lotus Assassin, 5-mana, 5-something. Hamilton's in the way
He's kind of a
again. There we go,
slippery fella.
5/5. Stealth.
So it's hard to know
Rogue
exactly where he
minion.
is.
Whenever this minion kills
But
an enemy, gains
He's
stealth.
probably in your base.
Wow, so it's a
killing your
Strangleborn
dudes.
Tiger by stats, stealth, and stats.
And finally,
or excuse me,
There
cost.
are those who
And if
don't
it
have the hefty
trades,
handguns of the
it
goons.
gains stealth again. So
Or
it
the
trades
death
into like a
sword
Chillwind
of the
Yeti,
Lotus.
for instance.
What they
It
do
would become a
have
5/1
loads of
stealth minion, which is
questionable
actually
potions
pretty awesome.
and even more questionable morals. They're the Cabal.
I like that a lot. That's good, man.
And the
Rogue likes
Cabal
stealth too. I mean,
are
I'm trying to think of
spellcasters
ways
who have
Rogue
been
can utilize
kicked
that,
out of their
but
own guilds
nothing really super's coming to mind
due
other
to
than just
creative differences.
board
they hide away
presence
in
that
secret,
turns into potential
Brewing their
damage.
potions.
Just
and
a
lending
high value
magical aid
minion.
to
That's
those
pretty
in
cool.
need.
I like it. It's good.
If you come to them
Rogue is going to
and you
need
ask real
some
nicely,
good mid-range minions
they
moving
may
forward
offer you the services
with losing
of the
stuff like
Cabal
Tomb Peddler.
talent.
So, we also got the Cabal here. Sorry, I hope I'm not talking too much over Chamilton. Chamilton, that's not his name.
And who wouldn't
The
want his
Cabal
services?
Talon Priest.
Just look at his
3 mana,
talents.
3/4. Give a friendly
St.
minion
Louis
3 health.
is
So
it.
that is
Got friendly
legit,
people,
just
great
straight
food,
up.
gorgeous neighborhoods.
I
I just want to
got
get
an
out and
advertisement
do
here,
more
guys.
with my friends.
Sorry.
Who wouldn't
That
want his
is
services?
legit, just straight up.
Just look at his talents.
Um,
They're
Dark
crackling
Cultist.
with health.
Dark Cultist with Battle Cry instead of
Oh,
Death
come on, that
Rattle.
one's good.
So
like
that's
that one.
funny. Everybody wanted a card like Dark Cultist back in Priest.
So now you know a little
sounds like
bit about our
Blizzard's
three
listening,
families.
so they say, yeah, well, we'll give them a
But
better
here's the
Dark
fun part.
Cultist. Because
What
the
really makes
effect
them mighty
activates on a Battle Cry,
that
which
each
means
of
it's
them,
instant and
the Grimy
guaranteed
Goons,
as long as you have a
the Jade
minion.
Lotus, and the Cabal,
As opposed to delayed.
were
Now,
originally
theoretically,
formed
obviously,
by
there are
coalitions of
scenarios where
3
Death Rattle
different
could be
classes.
more beneficial depending on when
And
the
these 3
other
classes
minions
in
come
each
out, plus
family
there's Death Rattle
have
synergies.
decided they like working
But in
together.
general, I think a Battle Cry is going to be a little
So in the
safer
Mean Streets of
as long as you have some
Gadgetzan,
other
we've
early
created
game
a
minions
brand new
to
type
bounce
of
that off
card.
of. So.
The Tri-Class card.
Oh, wait, whoa, I'm missing
Each
stuff.
family
I'm not
has their own
listening.
exclusive set of them. This is how it works for the Cabal. In the Cabal are mages, priests, and warlocks.
Oh, so
So their
tri-class
Tri-Class
cards.
can be played in any one of
The
those
Cabal
classes.
cards are going to be accessible by
Here's an
Mage,
example.
Priest, and
Cabal
Warlock. So they're like neutral cards, but only neutral for 3 classes. The
So
Cabal
that potion icon in
Courier.
the corner there,
3 mana,
the emblem of the
2/2,
Cabal,
Battlecry, discover a
indicates that
Mage,
this is
Priest,
one of the
or
Cabal's
Warlock
tri-class
cards.
cards.
It's the same
which
classes,
means
obviously.
that this industrious harpy can be played in any mage, priest, or warlock
This
deck.
Industrious Harvey.
It
These
is
subtitles are
super
pretty funny.
fun tinkering with tri-class cards to see how they play. and feel
Yeah,
in
that's
each of their
awesome.
different
That's
classes.
cool. That's like a whole new mechanic with deck
On top
building.
of that,
I like
just
it
to
because
mix
it
things
adds
up even more.
complexity and
When you play the
decision making
courier,
to deck building,
you
which
get to
usually makes
discover
the
a
game a
card
little
from
more
those
skill based than random based.
So if you've ever wished that
Even though this is a
warlock could
discover
get his hands
random
on
effect,
healing,
it still
or that your priest could throw a fireball or two,
allows you to do neat
she may
stuff.
be able to help you out.
Yeah, as he's pointing out
Now,
here, a priest can get a
It's not
fireball, for
easy
instance,
getting
instead
3
of
classes to
relying
work
on
together like that.
mind blasts.
So each family has their
So
own fearless leader.
there are 9 total classes,
For
3
the Cabal,
sort of
they have
associations
their
here: the
captain.
Cabal, the
their kingpin,
Jade Lotus.
their chief concocting
names, but-
officer, Kazakus.
What's this? Kazakus. Alright, 4 mana, 3/3. If your deck has no duplicates, so the Reno effect,
Kazakus
create a
himself
custom
is a
spell.
tri-cost card, and is one of the most exciting cards we've
what's a
ever
custom
made.
spell?
Because with Kazakus, you get to create a custom spell. Here's how that
What
works.
is that?
When you summon Kazakus, he's going to make a potion for you.
You gotta see this, guys.
And depending on how powerful you want that potion to be, you choose
Okay,
a
so you're
mana
picking the
cost.
cost. That's awesome.
And based on that,
This
you
is like a
discover an effect,
multi-discover effect. You're
and then you
picking the...
discover a
Oh man, I
second
didn't get a
effect,
good look at those.
all depending on
Wow!
what you think you need now,
Wow!
or what you think you need later.
How many
And
different
then
iterations are there? Looks like a 3x3x3
job's
is
done.
almost
he
100.
was supposed to say job's done. It's going to be really funny.
No, not 100. 27 variations, right?
And then you have your sweet custom push in your hand. It is.
So wait,
it is
the
really
card you
fun
just
playing
made-
Kazakus. With
Wait a
over
second, the card you
100
just made
different
is a
potions
10
you
mana
can
spell
make.
that did 6
There's always
damage
interesting decisions in front of you.
to all enemy minions and summoned
all
3
that
of your own
is
minions.
just the
That's
tip of the iceberg.
stupidly
If
overpowered.
you want to learn more,
Jeez
please
Louise,
join us
that's
for the Hearthstone panel
amazing.
right here on
It's
the
like
main
a super
stage at
flame
12:30.
strike
We'll be revealing even more cards, including
built in
tri-class
with
cards
like
from
an
the other
Azoth
families,
or something that
and
summons your
giving
own
you a
minions.
peek
That's
behind
nuts.
how it all came together.
I mean, yeah, you're paying
We're
a
putting
lot for
the
a
finishing touches
understated
on
minion
getting
that has to
Gadgetzan
have
ready
a
for
Reno
visitors,
Jackson
and we expect
condition, so
you'll be able
that's
to head
crazy.
in
But
early December.
still, that's
But for you
really
folks here
good.
at BlizzCon, we thought you might want to get your
Man,
hands
that's
on
gonna
it
be a
sooner,
fun card.
so
A
it's playable
skillful
on the
card
show
too. It
floor.
sounds like. Jeez Louise, I like it. All right, so Hamilton says it's
When you've
playable on the
given
show
that a
floor.
whirl,
Unfortunately, I'm not there.
Come
so
check out the Hearthstone Tavern
I
upstairs
gotta
on the
wait
third
like the
floor.
rest of you guys.
You can enjoy some great music, some
But
tasty
yeah, this
snacks,
looks like it's gonna wrap
and
up
duel
the
some of our developers.
This is gonna wrap up the panel here. It
And
sounds
finally,
like we're
you
gonna
have to check out some of these matches.
get to see
between
the
some
Mean
the
Streets
best
of
Hearthstone players in the world
Gadgetzan
as they battle it out for the world
before too
championship.
long.
The finals are tomorrow.
That's awesome. Cool. Well, that
And
was
now,
pretty fast, actually. A
Here
pretty
to tell you
short,
some about Diablo 3.
pretty short little introduction to the new expansion and a few new cards. All of them looked pretty cool, though. I mean, none of those cards to me felt terrible. They all seemed moderately competitive at the very least. Playable cards had some unique new spins on it with the tri-class setup. That's going to be interesting. I'm not totally sure I understand how that functions just yet, like within your collection manager and how the restrictions on that work when building a deck, but I'm sure we'll learn more about that in due time. Pretty cool legendary shown off. I love the art style and the design, as always. Hearthstone is fantastic at delivering on that front. So the Mean Streets of Gadgetzan, not only does it rhyme with What Night in Karazhan, or What Night in Karazhan, I suppose, but it looks pretty fun, guys. It's going to be a big expansion, it looks like. Not an adventure, some people had thought. I thought it'd be an expansion all along. So, man, I'm excited to see some new cards. Hopefully, Priest and Paladin get some stuff, and maybe Shaman doesn't get too much, and we start to see a little more balance across classes. But new expansions are my favorite time in Hearthstone, even more than new adventures. They don't tend to catch my attention quite like 130 new cards does, because that's just a world of possibilities. So, super exciting to see that. The Mean Streets of Gadgetzan. I look forward to enjoying it right alongside you guys. That's going to do it for me in this reveal and reaction video. So thanks so much for watching. And until next time, game on.